Alright, thank you. Like and subscribe. This may be the last question I'll solve in probability, then I will drop question for you to figure out for me from all the ones I'll be solving. So now, in a class of 12 students, 9 are boys. If 2 students in the class are wearing glasses, 2 students are wearing glasses, what is the probability that they are both girls? Okay, now this is an interesting question. It's not complex. Don't always be afraid of questions. They just always, there's nothing even intriguing here. Okay, so what's the probability? Say 12 students. The probability of boys in the class is what? There are 9 boys out of 12 students. So probability of the girls in the class, girls will be the minus of it, which is 3 over what? 12. So probability of the girls. Okay, probability that they are 6 students in the class are wearing glasses. If 2 students in the class are wearing glasses, okay, what is the probability that they are both girls? Now, both girls. The first one, probability of the first one being a girl, what would that be? Is 3 out of 12. Okay, that's probability of the first one being a girl. Now, the probability of the second one being a girl, okay, will be what? Probability of the second one being a girl. Probability of the second one being a girl. Of the second girl will be what? Probability of there being second girl will be 3 over 12, the same value, because we're only just identifying the girls in the class. Okay, the first one being a girl is 3 over 12, second one being a girl is also 3 over 12, because that's the probability of having the girls. Now, probability of both being girls, that's you have picked 2 probabilities. Now the probabilities of multiplication, remember both told you is multiplying them. So we have 3 over 12 times 3 over 12. This is 4, this is 4. That's 1 over 16. So the probability that 2 girls are wearing glasses in that class. It's as simple as that. Okay, because the probability of the first one wearing glasses to be girl, the total people in the class is 12. The amount of girls that are there is 3 or are 3. The amount of girls that are there are 3. Okay. Probability of picking one and it's a girl. You close your eyes, imagine it. It's a girl. And there are just 3. It's going to be one out of the 3 of them. So the 3 out of a total sum, which is what? 12. So that's the first one. Second one again, you close your eyes again, you will not know. Now, they didn't say with replacement or without replacement. So, we are going to assume naturally that it is without replacement. Okay. Because they didn't say they are picking them, they just say they are if 2 students in the class are wearing glasses. Take note of the question. That's why we did not do that. It just said if 2 students in the class are wearing glasses. Nothing complex there. If they are wearing glasses, what is probability that they are both girls? Okay, they are wearing glasses, so probability that one is wearing glasses is 3 over 12, and the probability that the second one is still a girl is still the same probability of all the girls being 3 over 10. That's nothing to do with the boys. That's absolutely nothing to do with the boys at all. Probability that is a boy is irrelevant here, because we are not looking for probability of a boy, we are looking for the probability that they are both girls. Okay? Probability that a boy is wearing glasses will be what? 9 over 10. So if the 2 students, what they want now is that probability is that the 2 students are girls. You see why it's very high, very low, 1 over 16, so it's very rare, because the amount of the girls are actually fewer. So now made it what? Less. Take note, when you say both, you know you're multiplying. That's just the rule. Understand it. Like I said, probability is very simple. I've made it as simple as it can be. I'm trying to make you understand it as clearly as it can be. English is just a trick. There's one part we have not shown. We'll say mutually exclusive. What does mutually exclusive mean? It means one occurs, the other is not occurring. they are not occurring. The two they don't work together. One is occurring, the other one stops, and then when the other one is occurring, the other one what stops. Okay, that's mutually exclusive. That's just what it means, and it's also the same application. You just apply the same thing, same way. These are practical exam questions that comes out in this IGC, further mathematics questions, engineering maths questions. You see these kind of questions, and they are just very easy to do. Thank you for your time. Like and subscribe.